Hey y'all, Jason S13, the smoker here, shattering the shackles of tyranny by taking a little smoke break, as I almost forget my own slogan. I have for you with me today, Winston Reds. It says Winston, naturally smooth. I had hoped that the one I saw, one of the reviewers I watched do had at the top of the box, it had an option to open as a hard pack, you know, like the regular hard packs do, but then also it had like a little pouch right here for a soft pack. I don't know if they still do that, but they didn't do that on this one, so minor disappointment, but you know, it's still a cigarette. I was getting the camera ready and fiddling like an idiot, and I took this plastic off, but it came off quite nicely, and I promise you I haven't smoked one. You'll see when I open the pack. So I have Winston Reds right here. I'm going to take the plastic off. Very sorry about that. I was excited to smoke these, and I waited specifically to show them to you, and then I was just fiddling like an imbecile and took the plastic off, so I do apologize. So, but the plastic came off quite nicely. I'm going to open them up right now. Has a little foil. Doesn't have anything on the foil except it says pull right there. See how the foil comes off? Foil comes off quite nicely. 20 class, I think it's 20 Class A cigarettes, I believe. Got the Surgeon General's warning because everybody loves that. Yeah, Class A 20 cigarettes right there. I'm gonna take one out and give it a light. I may pack these, it depends. I was smoking an American Spirits earlier, American Spirit Black, and I cut the filter to get a better draw. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. There's a reason the filters are so dense, even though the draw is less desirable. So here's a cigarette. Standard looking. It's got a brown cork-like filter. There's the label right there. It says Winston. Pretty light tobacco, although it may not show up there. Smell. Smells like a Camel. Smells like, I don't know. I smoke too many Camels. Everything smells like a Camel to me, but it probably smells like a Marlboro. And I know I said last time I don't have a regular lighter, but this Marilyn Monroe one was just a little bit too romantic for me to let go, so I held on to it. We're about 2 minutes, 45 seconds in, so I'm gonna light this thing up. Full flavored cigarette. Pretty pretty harsh down here, I'm getting. It is a standard kind of I don't know what you call that. It's I heard someone call them like a corporate cigarette, so which is not necessarily meant to be a bad thing, but it tastes like a standard cigarette. Pretty strong flavor, I would say. Another puff. I'll do a taste test in my mouth. Pretty strong flavor. Perfectly honest, I'm not sure I like this one. I was excited to try it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just a pretty strong flavor. If you like that, then you'll like this. You all know I'm a menthol smoker. Thank you, by the way. I've got, last I checked, 26 subscribers. The first video I put up was 300 views, which reminds me, I put up a couple, the Marlboro menthols and the Camel Crush Greens. I put them up and I did them from the computer, and they're so much clearer. I tried to fool myself and tell myself that just doing it from the phone didn't look too blurry, but it didn't too much on the first two, but on the subsequent ones where you let in more lighting, it kind of did to me, and there's just no comparison with doing it on the computer where you can get 180p if you desire. So I'm going to be doing that from now on. So it might take me a little longer to upload them, but like I might not upload them in the morning like I have with the first one. but they'll just be clearer. And I might re-put up the Marlboro Red, because I still have that video. I deleted all the other ones, but the Marlboro Red I still have on my Facebook Messenger. I might be able to get up a clearer version of that one if you're interested. I also may sometime in the future redo those other reviews, just because they're, I don't do a lot of the ratings. My rating is going to be a 1 to 10 on the cigarettes, and I will do 0.5s if it calls for it. And I'm going to be prioritizing my subjective tastes, and it's going to be it's going to be menthol over regulars that I like, and it's going to be filters over non-filters that I like. So that's my personal taste. I could try to do an objective scale, but that'd be, and some people do, and they do it quite well, but I'd rather just I'm going to do my subjective scale, and I'll let you know. I'm going to do a welcome to my channel video. It's a little harsh, not going to lie. So I'm going to get this deep down into my lungs. Once you get it past here, it's not too harsh. The difference between just taking it in and putting it deep down into your lungs isn't not that much of a difference to me. And in fact, I dare say that because I sucked it in and went all the way down rather than waiting, it was actually a little less harsh. Might be that. So, gonna give it a little olfactory test through my nostrils. It's a little nicer that way, actually. So, if you're into the Marlboro Reds, this to me tastes a little stronger than the Marlboro Reds, unless I'm recollecting incorrectly. So it's pretty strong. Burning pretty decently. It's about a little over halfway down, so it's doesn't burn too quickly. And yeah, what else? The filter, quality of the filter. There's the filter. It's catching what it needs to. It's a decent filter. It gives you a good draw. I like the one beef I have with the American Spirits is that when I draw them, you can't really get a good draw off of them. Partly because they're so high in nicotine and tar that the filters are a little denser. This one's a little less dense, but it's also strong enough to do flicking and all that. Not squish them. And so there's that. So I like that as far as the draw. As far as the flavor goes, not too crazy about the filter. I mean the flavor. It just tastes a little. It's a little too strong for me, I guess. Although the strength is kind of. I'm getting used to the strength now, but. So if you're into stronger cigarettes, I think you'd like this one. I think it's a little stronger than the Marlboro Reds. And if you're like me and you like lighter cigarettes, then perhaps take my word for it and go for something a little lighter. Would I smoke these again? To be honest, probably not. That's not because it's a bad cigarette, that's just because of my personal tastes. So whenever I'm doing non-filters, my answer is always going to be that I wouldn't smoke those again, because I wasn't too into the non-filters, funnily enough, except for maybe American Spirits, just because you can get a better draw and you can get that nicotine and tar nice and quick into you. So I'm just I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do it in my mouth again, get another flavor test just to. Yeah, flavors. It's a nice, solid cigarette. So if you're into stronger flavors, you'll like that. A rather medium burn. You can see I'm almost 10 minutes in. This might be a good work break cigarette. I was going to do it where I pack it down, but that'll reduce the draw. So I don't want to do that for the rest of them. So I think that's about it. I'm probably going to do another review for the American Spirits Blacks today because I have those. I've already opened those though. I didn't open these except I sort of did off camera. Not really. I didn't smoke them, but I was just fiddling like a dimwit. So I think that's it for that. And also I'll be doing a welcome to my channel video telling you about my rating system, a little bit of which I went into right now, and I'll be telling you, how much I want to do per week and what to expect from my content and all that. And also I'm not going to do too many times where I'm gonna like ask for likes or subscriptions, but the likes do get the video to show up more for people who look for these kinds of things. So if you like the video, if you could please give it a thumbs up. And I don't like that phrase, but that's kind of the phrase that the YouTubers go with these days. If you like my content enough and you want to subscribe, that'd be great. The subscriptions keep you in contact with me, which I like, but they, it's not like I don't get any. My videos don't get more exposure because of the subscriptions. I don't think. So there's just that. And the comments, I always enjoy comments. So I'm gonna give this one last puff because I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna do it down deep again. Not too hot toward the end, actually. That's pretty good. Not too hot. Usually it's pretty definitely hot. Even with like the menthol ones that I smoke, it gets pretty hot toward the end. So this one, not too hot toward the end, so that's a plus. So overall rating, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 out of 10, just because it's, it's my tastes. Would I smoke it again? No, but that's not because it's a bad cigarette. And yeah, actually, for the draw, I'd give it a 9. So there's that. Thank you very much for your views. No longer than 12 minutes on these. So peace, y'all. Bye now.